video to show you a pretty quick overview of what Color Street is and then more importantly how to apply. So I hope you enjoy, I hope it's helpful, and please don't hesitate to reach out to me if you have any questions. Thanks. So these are the things that I'm going to use to apply Color Street. This set is called Lima Lemons, and this is the old packaging. They've since updated to the larger packaging. I'm going to open this one up. I'm actually going to be using this as an overlay over the yellow, so I'll be using both of them. But I'm going to open it up so you can see how great this new packaging is. Open it up, you have a prep pad, a really cute nail file. There's a bunch of different designs. And then you have your strips right here, as well as some instructions and some information. So that's the new packaging. And I'm going to show you using Lima Lemons. And these are the tools that I typically use. I've already filed, I've already used my cuticle cutters. And I like to use a rubber tipped cuticle pusher to apply the nails, and then sometimes I use this metal one to cut the very last nail because all of my other nails have polish on them. You'll see what I mean in just a second. So I'm going to take my alcohol prep pad and clean each nail. And I'm actually doing both at the same time because it's going to go pretty fast once we get started. So like I said, your package will have application instructions, but I think it's just a lot easier to understand when you see it in person. So this is an air sealed package because this is real nail polish in here. It can dry out. It's already 80% dry. So I'm opening the package. I'm going to take out the strips. There are 16 double-sided strips in here. So this allows you to pick the size that will best fit your nail just by holding it up and comparing it against the size of your nail. So I'm going to start. I might use the smallest one. And the first thing that you're going to do is notice this purple here. You're going to peel this off. This is a protective overlay. So it's just a piece of plastic. And then, importantly, you're next going to grab this silver tab, and this is going to peel the nail strip off of the backing. So there's a white non-stick backing there. And then I'm just going to take my fingers and pop this little piece off. So I'm lining the strip up with my nail, and I like to get it right up against my cuticle and then take my cuticle pusher and press it right up into the cuticle so that I don't have a gap of any kind. Pressing the sides down. On there pretty well. There's a little extra on this side, and I'm literally just removing it with my thumbnail. Now I'm going to cut the edge again just by pressing with my thumbnail, and this nail is done. It's done and it's dry. I'm going to use the next size up for my other fingernail. So I'm peeling off again the clear overlay. There's 3 pieces here. The silver tab has the polish. I'm removing the silver tab, and I'm going to line this up with my fingernail. If you see, like, that's kind of crooked, just peel it off. Stick it on again. It's still a little bit crooked, but I think it's going to be okay. I'll just try one more time. It's always harder to do your non-dominant hand. or to do, I guess, to apply it to your dominant hand. Cuticle pusher to make sure that's all up there. I'm going to take my thumbnail and I'm just pressing underneath my nail to trim it. And that nail is done. Now as I go to my ring finger, I'm going to show you how you can use the double-sidedness of these strips to do 2 fingers. Removing the tab. Alright, so I'm going to get this as close to my cuticle as possible, as straight as I can. Hopefully you can see how it's kind of overlapping, so I'm going to push my skin back, and I like to just kind of push the polish underneath my cuticle there to get it. This is going to last so long that your nails will grow out before the nail polish is chipping off or showing major signs of wear, so I like to get it as high up as I can. Smoothing it down, now I'm going to cut it off. And with this side, I'm going to take it to my other ring finger. Now I've decided maybe I want it a little closer to my cuticle. So I just pulled it off. Oh, closer still. So you can see that while the process is really quick, you don't have to be perfect at it. With time, you get a lot faster. It's taking me longer because I'm nervously making a video, so it's taking me longer than it normally would. But I'll get this. So I have maybe a little too much in my cuticle, which is not a problem either, because I will use the cuticle pusher. There will be a little excess that I'll be able to just remove with my nail. It's pretty simple. So again, I'm pressing into this corner. I'm going to smooth it down to the bottom of my nail. So just trim the excess off of my ring finger, and now I'll go on to finish the rest of my nails. Now you can take your cute little nail file that was included. Here are just a couple. And you can gently file in a downward motion on the tips of your nails if you have any excess. The amount that I had left over, this is an entire strip, and then this is one thumb size.